My name is Uche Egbuchulam. I'm a fourth-year medical student in Ternopil State Medical University. I'm also the president of the Nigerian Students Association here, and by the special grace of God, I'm also a writer. I've published one book so far. It's titled Get Your Mind. It's a self-help motivational book. Then the second one should be out sometime in the second week of December. It's titled Your Inherent Creative Ability. It's all about multitasking, trying to find out what works well for you, creating your own schedule. Like for some students, they believe in watching series after school hours. For me, I just go home, I rest, and when I wake up, I try to study what I have for the next day, if I find it interesting enough. If I don't find it interesting enough, I could just continue sleeping. And I sleep as early as 10 p.m., so I could wake up by 2 a.m. As soon as I get up by 2 a.m., I try to do my meditation, pray, and then the inspiration comes and I start writing. That's how I do it. For me, I don't know, the inspiration just comes from different places. I could be in the shower and something will lay down in my spirit. I'll quickly come out and write it down. I could be in the bus going to school. Sometimes in class, my group mates could be arguing and I'll pick up points and try to correlate them. I could be listening to motivational messages because I do that every day. But before I sleep and when I wake up, the first thing I do is to play messages, and most of them, and through what I hear from other people, I could get inspiration. When I finish my prayers, I could get inspiration. So writing is just something that flows naturally for me. It's an inherent ability for me. So I wouldn't say it's so difficult. The difficult part is trying to get the funds to publish the book. There comes a time in a man's life when he gets to understand and identify purpose, the reason for his existence. I got to that point, I discovered purpose. That was actually the main reason I decided to study medicine. So medicine is centered around service to humanity. So not just service to humanity in ensuring medical health care, but also you can serve humanity in the political field. You can serve humanity through ministry. You can serve humanity through different things like setting up foundations and all that. So what inspired me to write is that it's not just about me fulfilling purpose on my own, but to teach people, to empower other people to do the same, mostly centered around youths, to make them understand that they're not just being created just to run around for frivolities, for selfish interests, but what can they do? What can they bring out to the table? What can they do to make humanity a better place? What can they do to improve themselves and improve the lives of others? So it's not just about, like, you know, when people leave their houses, when people leave their homes, mostly youths, they come to Ukraine, they come to Europe. Most of them are from good Christian backgrounds, but the moment they come here, they are influenced by their peers, they're influenced by society, and they tend to be misled and all that. So that book is centered around trying to put people in the right direction, trying to show them, teach them the fear of the Lord. Mostly they say youths are the leaders of tomorrow, but the youths can never be the leaders of tomorrow if they don't know what is expected of them. So that's the major reason why that book was written, and so many others that will be following is still centered on the same path. Believe in yourself. That's the first thing. When you start losing confidence, then definitely you wouldn't go far, you wouldn't achieve anything. You don't try to compete. Your life is not a competition. You shouldn't compete with anybody. You should be in competition with yourself. Try to improve on what you've already done. Like every day, I try to examine myself. I try to evaluate myself. What have I achieved so far? What do I hope to achieve? How can I make today better than yesterday? So for any upcoming artists, the best thing, my advice to them is that they should first of all rely on God, rely on the Holy Spirit, and then they should believe in themselves. Everybody should just play their role towards making humanity a better place. Try to live your dreams. Try to make use of the talents and abilities God has deposited in you. They were given to you for a purpose. It's not just for them to lie down on your inside. You're supposed to harness them and bring them out to the table.